Good afternoon. We are approximately 1 week from the end of the Jewish calendar year and the beginning of a new year. What do I hope for myself and, by the way, for every one of you? The first thing I want is obviously to be healthy, to be able to do that which I can do to help my fellow man to function at the optimum and to be able to impart and share as much as I can with others. I ask God for good health and the ability to communicate, to think, to articulate, to be able to do, to care, to show care, to have the wherewithal to care at the best level for all who come my way, for all whom I can seek out and seek myself out. I ask that God give me a clear mind to see truth and to understand the truth. I ask to be able to overcome any kind of anger and frustration, any kind of emotional weakness that doesn't allow me to produce and to perform those things which I've decided to do for my fellow man, for the sake of God. I ask God to give me insight, to give me wisdom, to give me the determination to attain those things that I lack. I ask God to bless my colleagues, my friends, my relatives with success, with life, with happiness, with pleasure from their children, that they fulfill all that God expects from them, and that we'd be proud of our children and our grandchildren and all those who we are related to and all those whom we know. We live at a very, very difficult time. No time has been easy, but we are coming to a crossroads in history, world history, where truth is vilified, where truth is modified and altered to something that cannot be recognized. People deny unpleasant truths. They deny the Holocaust. They deny atrocities. They deny the rights of people to live where they choose to live. There is an incredible amount of bigotry that is accepted by liberal press, and there is bigotry all over. The world, however, still is a better world today than it was 100 years ago, a better world than it was 1,000 years ago. And you know what? Next year the world will be even better. And the reason for that is next year will be that much closer to the coming of Mashiach, the coming of the Messiah. And so as we face all of the possible dangers that exist, because I am to a certain extent public and I've criticized certain people, some people threatened, although probably just meant as a joke, but nonetheless threatened. But that doesn't take away the scepter of the fact that there are people who actually live in danger of losing their lives, their homes, their loved ones, because of the hatred, the bigotry, the lack of understanding of other people. So my prayer is as follows. Let me, and let all those who I know, stand and believe passionately and do all that is necessary to do on behalf of their beliefs. But let us all understand that there are other people, and other people don't necessarily agree with our perspectives. But we can agree that we should all worship God and all do good things, and that any kind of violence and call for violence is something to be rejected by all peoples of goodwill. And if all people who are people of belief, and even people who claim that they don't believe, if all peoples of the world, whatever stripe they may be from, all agree to be passionate in their beliefs, making this world a better world, and rejecting violence and hatred and bigotry, if we could all agree to that, this world and this year will be the best year ever. May God give us all a year of life, a year of understanding, a year of kindness, a year of love, a year of true insight. That being said, I want to address some issues